Hey, what's up everyone? Mendel here. Hope you're all doing awesome and wonderful. So, IK Multimedia released their new ecosystem, I might say, called ToneX. And in this video, I'll share my first thoughts and I'll dive into some couple amps, see how it feels and sounds. Especially the feeling part is really important to me. Now, one very important thing to say before I go on. I contacted IK Multimedia to send me the Capture X device because with ToneX you can capture your real amp. And I wanted to try it out, make a clip about that, but also how does it hold up against my Quad Cortex over here, which also has a capturing function, and my Kemper in the back, which also has a capture function. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that belly thing so you get notified when that new video will come, probably next week I think. So this video is just first thoughts, unscripted. So the guitar I'm using today is my Epiphone Les Paul with the Willie Adler Fishman pickup in the bridge, the Heafy neck pickup in the neck, it's a mahogany body, rosewood fretboard, and got new frets installed. Links in the description box down below. Love this guitar, sounds really good. Alright, so let's dive in my first thoughts. So here we have ToneX. Nice beautiful interface, scalable. And as you can see over here, I have like a Mesa Dual Rectifier thing loaded up, which sounds like this. Sounds cool. Now, if I'm correct about this, IK Multimedia has this new neural technology, and basically that is what ToneX is, their new amp capturing code, magic, neural coding. Now, one thing that's very important to me is how a plugin feels, or an amp sim feels, or whatever. And I have to say that this, when I loaded it up, it did remind me feel-wise of rectifiers I played. It does have that tonal character and response. But I do have to say, and for now, and again later on I will be more like deep diving into this, but for me a telltale or like a dead giveaway when you're playing an amp sim versus a real amp is when you play like on the lower strings up the fretboard. So for an example, if I play this, now it might be this certain dual rectifier they had, because throughout the years they all sound different. But this, it does seem to feel a tiny bit digital. But when I play stuff like this, it actually, to my feel, first thoughts, comes pretty close to a real amp. But we'll know for sure when I'll make my own captures with own amps in my surroundings and then A/B and back to back. But this, to be honest, not bad. Really not bad. So let's try some different amps in here. So we just tried the dual rectifier. There's also a triple rectifier. So let's try something gainy. Triple classic. Okay, not fan of how that cab sounds, but oh, a triple crown. Okay, now I'm curious. Triple crown, very cool Mesa amp. It's a lot of gain. I have to say it sounds very cool. And maybe, no, there's no stomp on it, but this Doesn't feel like a triple crown to me, to be honest. Alright, so now let's go to the triple rectifier. Let's find one with the Mesa cab. That actually comes closer to okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm just really curious when that capture device gets here and I can compare it to on the spot with a real amp. But so far it's actually not too bad, not too bad. So over here we have the Soldano. I know this amp fairly well. Played on it a couple of times. Really, really cool amp. So let's see, let's try Brave Soldier. Ooh, that's thin and brittle. Maybe let's try a different cab. Alright, so I got the Kings Road Cab 1 loaded now. If you're interested in this cab, links down below for the IRs. And let's add some gain. Perhaps a bit more mids, a bit less treble. Let's see how the sounds and feels. It does have that mid-range. Perhaps use a bit more input gain, so I'm adding some on my interface. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Okay, so let's try something a bit more low gain. Let's try some, let's see. Let's try like in JCM 800. Not too bad. Also, not too bad. It's pretty thick. That's what she said. Okay, so let's try something clean like a Vox V30. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Okay. All right, so actually these amps in ToneX, you can open them in Amplitube. Now I haven't figured out, because this is one of the first times I opened it, checking out first time, but I can seem to, and perhaps you guys know, but I haven't read the manual, so I'll definitely know this in the video, but I haven't seemed to be able to figure out how I can, for example, save an amp preset here and then open it in Amplitube. So that is to come. But so for an example, when I open Amplitube in here, so let's close ToneX. So in Amplitube 5 over here you can see you have all these amps, and over with other you have ToneX, and that's basically where you can use your ToneX captures or the ToneX presets or like pre-captured amps and stuff like that in Amplitube, and this is where you can put like pedals in front of it. So over here I have like an I think it's a dual rectifier over here, and I have a tube screamer in front of it, a gate. And basically one thing you should note, when you import ToneX in Amplitube, it bypasses that cap section and the other amp thingies. So this is what it sounds like. It does have a good oomph though. So this is without the tube screamer. With the tube screamer. Now I have a preset called Thick Britt. There we go. Cool. Now let's add some delay and reverb and see what we get. Actually responds really well between changing like the pickup modes on my guitars, like single coil mode. It reacts really well to the pickup, and that's not something every amp sim does. Okay, let's check some more amps. What do we have in here? Okay. The Mesa Boogie Mark V. I know this amp really well because I made a Kemper pack, links down below again, with this amp, because this is one of my favorite amps of all time. So let's just first turn off the reverb. I'll leave on the gate. But I am very curious if this actually feels like a Mark V. And also what channel on the Mark V. Anyway. Okay, not so extreme. So that's the extreme channel, I guess. Or not. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's try some other high gain stuff. Edge of the World. That sounds just weird. Okay, 5 Scar. does not feel like a Mesa Boogie Mark V to me. So the first thoughts, feels pretty good. The Mesa amp didn't feel exactly how I remember or how I know most Mesas. I'll dive more into this plugin and we'll come back with a second video, and then there will also be a video again about the capturing possibilities with this. But so far, impressions, pretty good. Although the Mesa, especially on the high register, didn't feel exactly how I expect a Mesa to be. But then again, I'll dive more into this and we'll make some more tones. So make sure you are subscribed, stay tuned. If you're subscribed, that's much appreciated, by the way. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. There it was again, the thumbs up. That's much appreciated, and see you next time. Cheers.